I mean, today, the subject today is very simple and at the same time, so helpful to understand that there are four major characters in life: villain, hero, victim, and God. And the funny thing is that we encounter those characters every single day. And even more funny is that we are playing those characters every single day, all four characters. And I will give you examples. You're a waiter, waitress, you're waiting tables. You go to your table, you do great job, you serve and everything like that. And those people are thanking you and they are leaving and you got zero tip. And the first thought in your mind is, man, why this happening to me? Why me? Why those people? You know. So you're playing the victim. This is the victim mentality. Now, if something goes wrong with a table next to you or with a colleague of you, and you are right there to help and give them a hand and take care of them, this is the hero mentality. You are always ready to help. You're always ready to give a hand to somebody that suffers. Then, of course, comes the villain mentality. Um, I don't know, maybe somebody did something wrong. Your busboy just, was late setting up the table or something, and you just kick his butt because you are under stress. You want to, turn your tables faster. You want to make more money, and this guy is slacking and just go there and kick his ass. And this is the villain mentality. And then the God mentality. I don't understand that very well, but I think this is what and we know those people. We have those people that they know everything, they do everything the best, they are always right, and so on. So um not a pleasant mentality. The thing, guys, is that, like I said, we are always playing all those different mentalities, but the thing is that we have to work on ourselves so that hero mentalities wins at the end of the day, end of the week, end of the year, end of life. And there is one more very interesting fact, that the heroes and the villains are starting from the same background. They've been going through a really hard times, abuses or whatever relationships. The difference between turning into a hero and a villain is that the heroes have, let me see, because I wrote that, and it's very important to say the way it is. They project, they have optimistic prospect of suffering. So the heroes have optimistic perspective of suffering. In other words, when somebody does wrong to you, you've been in an abusive relationship or something like that, the villain says, you know what, man, the world did me wrong, and now I'm going to make them pay, and I'm going to do everybody wrong. We know many of those people, those nasty guests that come to your table and they're always complaining and bitching and putting you down, abusing you. Those are those people. Those are the villains that been done wrong, and they're suffering and they cannot get over their pain, and they're trying to make everybody else miserable. Now the hero, and that's the difference, you take the pain and the suffering, you put it into a positive perspective, and you say, you know what? I was abused, I was mistreated, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make sure that nobody else get abused and get mistreated in my presence. And that's what the difference is. And The sooner you understand that, the sooner you would start changing your life. It's not good to have the victim mentality. It's not good to blame the world and the people around you and to say, you know what, man, this is my life. I am born poor, poor. I am born in this country or whatever it is, and nothing can change. This is terrible. This is the worst thing that can happen. Better be a villain than be a victim. All right. But just understand that the way you perceive the suffering and the pain that you've been through or you're going through right now, it's going to build your character in the future. So build your character as a hero, not as a victim, not as a villain. And just God, forget that, because this is like those people that they annoy everybody with their always being right, always knowing everything, and all those kind of things. But at least it's not harmful like the victim or the villain mentality. And pretty much that's all about leadership today. I want to see what's going on with you guys. I know by myself that I've been going through some really tough times the last few weeks actually, but the last few days has been really hard with everything that's happening on the world and around me, in the family and all those kind of things. But I I know from my past experience that you can figure it out and you can move on, learn from those experience and become stronger person and just keep going. So nothing stopping me, and I really hope that you guys develop the same mentality. No matter what's happening right now, you always look into the future and always have your plan, have your goals, and start executing, because this is what's going to take you from the deepest hole that you dig yourself into, you know. And when I say that, I know, because I have dig myself in a holes that very rarely normal people do. But I have always been able to get out of it, and I've been able to get out of it stronger and better person, although it was not easy at all. So let's see now what's happening. Mr. Tripathi, hey man, love you, love back, brother. What's going on with you? Bogdanush. Nice, interesting way to write Bogdanush. Hello, can you please tell me how difficult it is to be a supervisor in a restaurant? My friend, listen, to be a supervisor, it could be very difficult, it could be very easy. It depends on your experience, your knowledge, and your leadership skills. If you know what are you doing, if you know your job very well, if you have experience and you know your day-to-day situation in the chat, and then of course you have the skills to lead those people in the right way, your job's gonna be right piece of cake. I mean, really piece of cake. Now imagine that you are not experienced, you don't have that knowledge. For example, you don't know the wine list, you don't know the menu perfectly, you don't know how to do reservations, how to pick up a phone call, how to place guests on the tables. I mean, I'm talking about on the computer, which guest will sit on which table. This is very important, because if you don't do that right, that's going to complicate your life tremendously. All right. So all those things are very important to make your life and job as a supervisor easier. And then leadership skills, and you can learn about leadership skills on the Waiters Academy. Just and Waiters Network. Just read the post and the tutorials about how to develop yourself, how to develop those leadership skills. What are those leadership skills? Because a lot of people talk about leadership skills, but they don't actually tell you what are those leadership skills about. So I developed this supervisor and manager tutorials to teach you how to develop those leadership skills. And then of course that's going to make your life much easier because you will become a real leader, and those waiters and busboys and barkeepers and everybody in the restaurant will follow you gladly because they know that if they follow you, their life will be much easier. So your job as a supervisor is not to point fingers at the people that made a mistake or give orders or anything like that. Your job as a supervisor is to make everybody else's life in the restaurant easier. If you bring value to your people, to your staff, and make their life and their job easier, they will love you and they will follow you anywhere. All right. And it's not just the guys in the restaurant, but also the guests, because this is another aspect of our job. We got to make our guests feel great, feel comfortable. And that's why I say it's very important how to arrange the tables, how to sit the guests, how to answer telephone calls, how to take reservations, greeting the guests, because this is going to be part of the job. Just you greet the guests at the door, you bring them to the tables, you see them on the waiters, you introduce the waiters to them, and then make sure that those waiters are doing a great job and serving your guests, because you need happy guests. If you don't have happy guests, your manager, your supervisors, they will find out that you're not doing the great job that you're supposed to do, and then you're gonna be demoted or fired, whatever. But anyway, it's a great, and I always say, every one of you guys, being a busboy, being a waiter, have to strive to become a supervisor, become an assistant restaurant manager, F&B director. This gotta be your goal, because if you have these goals, then you're gonna know that you have to learn, you gotta do a great job, you gotta perform really at the highest level, and that's gonna help your life. That's gonna help you motivate yourself, get more money and everything like that. And of course, a lot of people like those kind of jobs. Me personally, I've been everything in the business all the way to F&B director, and I honestly say that me personally, I love to be a waiter. Of course, not any kind of waiter. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to be a waiter that they tell, hey, you're gonna come and work today breakfast, then you go home 2 hours, come and work lunch, then you go home 2 hours and come work in dinner, and tomorrow you come back for breakfast. Not that kind of waiter, not anymore. I've done that many years in my life when I was young. I like to be a waiter. I like to work in a fine dining restaurant. I like to go to work at 4 o'clock or 6 o'clock in the evening, and I want to be done at 11 or 12 o'clock, and then just I go home with my money in my pocket, and I know that I have the next day all day free until 4 or till 6 o'clock. I can do my fitness, I can take care of my family and my kid, I can do my job here on the YouTube channel, on the Waiters Academy, and this kind of work I like. If I work as a supervisor or a hotel or a F&B director or restaurant manager, it's not possible. You got to be in the restaurant 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. Even if you leave the restaurant, you still got to think about tomorrow, what's going on. Do you have blah blah blah? So I'm not saying it's easy. All right, it's a tough job. To be a leader, to be a supervisor, to be a restaurant manager is very, very time consuming, effort, a lot of effort, a lot of mental process going on, because you got to constantly think about your guests, about your employees. You got to take care of it. There's some conflicts all the time. Delivery is not there. Messed up reservations, over reservations, double tables, and so on. So there's always something to worry about once you get to the management level. So yes, you're going to have much more responsibilities, but if you are capable person, if you're a highly organized person, and if you are a knowledgeable person, you can handle that and then just keep growing in your career. And that's got to be the path. So if you have a chance to become a supervisor, I suggest you start learning about supervisors, about management, and you take on this challenge, go for it, do your best effort, and if you like it and if you succeed, just keep going. If you don't like it, you can always go back to being a waiter. There is no worry about that you're not going to be a waiter again. You can always go back to waiting tables. Agus Ananta, hey, what's up? I don't think I've seen you in a long time, man, if I'm not mistaken. Hello, did you know in Royal Caribbean still looking for restaurant department? They are always looking for they always recruit in Royal Caribbean, always. I have not seen anything on my email lately from Royal Caribbean, but there is a post on the Waiters Academy about how to apply for a job at Royal Caribbean, how to take the job interview, how to fill out the application, because this is a very long and very complicated process. So if you go there, check it out, and their link there is to all the jobs that they're posting on their website, so you can check it out and you can see if there's a job opening for whatever you qualify for, and then you can apply. And of course you can learn how to apply for this job the best way, because I teach you that. Mr. Ismail is here. Hello, teacher Ned. What's up, Ismail, man? Nice to see you, my friend. F&B MB, can you tell me the basic of buffet steward? Can you tell me the basic of buffet steward? I don't even know what the buffet steward means. Now, many companies steward is a waiter. Many companies steward is the dishwasher, and many companies the steward is the backup for the, let's say, the person that take care of the buffet, fill it up and all those kind of things. So I'm not going to talk about anyway whatever it is, because the live streams is not about going into details in some positions or whatever, but just clear your question, but please. What do you mean buffet steward? Because I'm not aware of a position as a buffet steward. I really don't know. I never encounter a position as a buffet steward. And I will tell you a couple of things for sure if I can. So of course. Ismail said, nice to see you too. Yeah, my friend. What's going on with you? Everything's fine? Anthony Lascelles. Anthony Lascelles. Thanks so much for all the knowledge throughout the years, man. God bless. God bless you too, Anthony, man. Thank you. Appreciate you saying that. I am happy and grateful that I was able to help so many people through the years, and I intend to keep helping. And like I said, guys, now every evening we're gonna do these job alerts, because I receive a lot of jobs in just fresh jobs, just posted jobs, or not even posted yet, but I receive a lot of jobs from a lot of companies from all over the world, and I will just do a quick live streams in the evenings to tell you about those jobs, so you can apply for those jobs immediately if you're looking for a job, of course. But that's gonna be in the evening. And man, Anthony, where are you from, brother? So, as you probably already heard me talking about this, so you guys have until June 1st this year to take advantage of the free classes. We are moving to another direction with the Waiters Academy, and there will be no more free classes after June 1st. So everybody that wants to take advantage of the free training at the Waiters Academy, you have until June 1st to take all those 5 courses, get your certificates, put your career on the right track, and How can I find the link? Asking me. Okay, I am prepared this time. Just give me 1 second and I will find the link for you, my friend, because right now I am on my computer as well. So here is the blog page on the Waiters Academy, and then we search for Royal Caribbean. Yeah, listen. If you want to go for Royal Caribbean, you gotta be really well prepared. Those guys are really looking for professionals with a lot of knowledge, a lot of experience, a lot of certificates. So make sure that you are well prepared for the job. Make sure that you read this tutorial how to take the interview, because getting the interview is not an easy task. Getting the interview for Royal Caribbean is really hard. They're gonna ask you a lot of questions, and you're gonna have to answer those questions really well and quickly. But of course, everything is possible if you put your mind into that. You can get a job. If it's not Royal Caribbean, there are so many other different great companies that here you go, Royal Caribbean jobs. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm giving you the link right now. This is the link to the blog, and you can just go and see which country you are. You have a official agent of the Royal Caribbean in your country. You can call them directly. You can go to the website. You can check it out. You can apply directly to the website of the Waiters, the Royal Caribbean, and maybe that's the best way. You're gonna have a lengthy application to fill and uh, quiz to take, but I think this is the best way to apply for a job at the Royal Caribbean. So just go for it. Norfix Media, what's up, man? What's going on? How are you doing, man? I'm good. I'm good. Appreciate that. Anthony, I'm from Poughkeepsie. Poughkeepsie, New York. Wow. I never heard about Poughkeepsie in New York, but that's amazing. On my second serving job in Olive Garden. Great, man. Olive Garden is a nice stepping stone. You can learn a lot. It's a busy place. Perfect your skills, and once you get the handle of everything that you can learn in Olive Garden, start moving to the next step. Just started last week and trying to get more well-rounded in everything. Absolutely. Just keep learning, just keep observing everything what's going on. Try to implement all the steps and everything. I bet they train you, so just go through this training, make sure you follow the steps correctly, and do your best. Make sure you learn the menu very well, the wine list very well, and just give yourself a couple of months, man. Give yourself 3 months, you're gonna do great. Goodwin Victor, thank you, sir. I want the link for the free classes too. Okay, the link for the free classes is right here. So this is the courses page. You can just go and you choose. I don't know if you are a waiter, if you want to go for the waiter training course, or if you're just beginner, you want to go for the busser course. We have also coffee and tea course. We have a wine course for waiters. And then I am working on the final course, which is going to be the beverage course. It's not ready yet, but I'm trying to get it done. By the end of this month, it's going to be ready. So all those 5 courses will be available until June 1st. They're going to be free. And then, of course, as I said, we are going into a different direction. So JS, hi sir, what's up, man? What's going on with you? How is everything? Mr. Romario is here. Hello, Mr. Net. Romario is here. Yes, it's here. Aga Sanata, thank you, Mr. Net. You're very welcome, my friend. Anthony, will do, sir. Hey, listen, man. Listen. You are in the United States. You are in the greatest city in the freaking world, New York. I guess you are a young person that starting right now. It's your second job. You got the whole amazing future in front of you. Take advantage of it. Become the best waiter in the freaking world. And this could happen in just 1-2 years, and then you get a job in New York or anywhere you want. Just go to freaking Nantucket, like get a job where all those rich people come to eat and start making tons of money, driving a Ferrari in 2 years, brother, like that's absolutely possible for you, like nothing can stop you. Just learn and work hard, work on your skills, and you're gonna do amazing. Just unbelievable future in front of you. Ahmed Hassan, how are you, Mr. Net? I am Ahmed, the Egyptian guy with which I did talking to you about Italy and Switzerland. Yeah, man, what's up? How's everything going on with Italy and Switzerland? You moving in that direction? Anthony saying, need to hear that, bro. Listen, man. Guys, I envy you so much. I know a lot of you right now are suffering, like struggling. And no, you don't have so much money. You don't have so much experience. You're anxious, what's going to happen in your life, in your future. But the truth is that I actually want to be on your place right now, man. I want to be young right now. I want to be 20 years old and starting my career from scratch with all these opportunities. Listen, when I was growing up, when I was a young kid and I started to work as a waiter, and there was no chance you can learn those kind of things that I teach you right now on the Waiters Academy, especially for free. There is no chance, not in a freaking world. Nobody was teaching you nothing, and it was so hard for me, and I just hated the job, and I didn't take it seriously, and it took me so many years to understand that this is an amazing job if you learn, if you work hard, if you do the right things, if you hustle. It took me so many years to realize that and start living amazing life. But I'm glad I did at the end, though. But listen, it's amazing in what kind of time you're living right now, and the future in front of you guys is absolutely unbelievable, because, and I always say, you perform your craft as a waiter, become the best freaking waiter or waitress in the world. At the same time, don't ever stop dreaming. Don't ever put on the side your dreams, your hobbies, and your talents, because every one of you has talent, every one of you has hobbies, every one of you has big dreams. Just keep dreaming big. Don't ever stop dreaming, and always make sure that you have a side hustle going on, whatever it is. Maybe you're a painter, just keep painting, keep trying to put this on the net, try to sell something or something, whatever. Maybe you're a good writer, write those books, write those essays, write those articles for other pages and websites and everything like that. Whatever is your talent, whatever is your side hustle, just keep working on it, because one day this side hustle will become your main source of income, and main source of life. This is what you're going to be doing for the rest of your life. Romario, tons of money. Yeah, I don't know what you mean, brother, but for example, Anthony in New York, if you get a job in New York as a waiter in one average restaurant, I'm not talking about top restaurants, average restaurant, you're gonna make $400 every single freaking day. Every single day, you're gonna make $400 in your pocket. You're gonna go home with $400 in your pocket. This is an average restaurant in New York. I know New York is very expensive. You pay a lot for rent, you pay a lot for everything. But $400 a day, that's good money. All right. Not many jobs will pay you this kind of money. I don't care what kind of education you have and what kind of experience and whatever. And a waiter in New York, in an average restaurant, is making $400 a day. All right. And if you get a job in a really top place in New York or around, like I said, Nantucket, you go to Nantucket, man, all those rich people, you can make $1,000 a day. All right. I know a lot of cases now in America, they are starting switching, they are taking the tip away from the waiters. I will avoid those restaurants at all costs. I don't care if they pay you $25 an hour. $25 an hour is absolutely nothing compared to what you can do an hour making tip. All right. So once you're looking for a job, you make sure you get a job where you can keep your tip. Don't get a job in a restaurant that they pay you $25 an hour, but they are putting 18% automatic service charge that the owner collects this money and you don't get nothing from it. That's a terrible deal. Better get a job in a restaurant that they pay you $7.50, but you can keep your tip, because in tip you can make all the way to fucking $7,500 an hour. All right, and it's a big difference between $75 an hour and $25 an hour. Ahmed Hassan, I'll be very excited to have a course in your Waiter Academy channel. Go for it. I just posted the link. It's on the chat bar. Just go for it, because it's free. You're gonna learn a lot. You gotta go get your certificate that it's gonna help you get the good jobs for sure, and you will feel good about yourself, because the course is not easy. Let's make this clear. The waiter training course is not easy. A lot of people fail. All right, but that's because you don't want to learn, guys. If you put your mind to it, you can learn everything. You can take the course, you can take the final exam, and you can get your certificate, and that's gonna put your your job or your career on the right track. So go for it, my friend. Just click on the link, and you're gonna see the courses, and you can choose any one you want. Arnofix Maria, a female colleague just set me up with my manager, and the manager believes her. I feel like quitting my job as a waiter in my current restaurant because the manager hates me. All right, listen now. If you have a manager that hates you, all right, supervisor that hates you, and you see, let's say 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, up to a month, that things are not changing, although you're doing a great job and you're giving the best effort you could possibly give, and things are not changing, start looking for another job. Working under a supervisor or a manager that hates you and makes you feel bad all the time will bring you sickness. This is not me talking. This is science, okay? This is proven by the doctors that if you are going to work and you know that your managers hate you, and you feel this in your chest, and you're under stress all the time, that brings you sickness. Do not work with people like that. Try to change their mind by giving them the best effort you could possibly give. Like I said, few weeks up to a month. If that's not changing, move on, because you are going to get sick. You're putting your body under such a stress, your mind under such a stress, that it starts turning your health into a really bad situation, and that's going to bring you some really bad things. So don't stick around for too long, okay? But don't quit on the first day or the first week, because people change their mind all the time. If you do a great job, if you're really good at this job, and you show those people that you're doing an amazing job, your guests love you and your other colleagues love you, that changes, perception, and those people might change their mind and they start loving you instead of hating you. So give your best effort, and if it's not happening, just move on. Ahmed Hassan, I hope you remember me. I remember that we talked about you willing to work in Italy, and you were asking questions about job in Italy, and I told you, if you speak Italian, you better go to the Italian part of Switzerland, if that's possible for you, of course. But you said that you're going to get Italian documents, and if you get Italian documents, you should be able to work in Ticino, in the Italian part of Switzerland, so you can start making better money. I remember that. You're a great man, and I really like you. I learned a lot from you. Thank you, Mr. Hassan. I appreciate that, man. God bless you too. God bless you too, my friend. Norflix Media. It is a 9-month contract ending in May, but I think I might quit before time. I just joined the hospitality industry 7 months ago, and it is so frustrating. Yes, especially the beginning is really hard, because you have no knowledge, you have no experience, you have no skills, you got nothing. When you get to the thing, it's very hard. The first months, the first year, maybe the first 2 years are hard, but you can start feeling at the end of the first year that things are changing. So unless you don't learn, if you don't learn, this will never change. It's going to be the same thing for the rest of your life. It's going to be hard. You're going to hate it. Everybody's going to hate you, and your life is going to be a chain of misery. All right? You got to learn. You got to constantly learn and improve your knowledge and your skills. And that's how you improve your, standard of life, standard of living. And my English is getting really terrible. I don't know. I gotta start working on my English again. Norflix Media. This is an Italian restaurant. The salary is 150 monthly, and the tip goes to the tip box. Then it is shared at the end of the month. Of the 9th month. What the fuck? All right, 150 a month. Where do you work, man? This is India. Where do you work? 150 a month is really. This sounds like a South Asia country. Not a. Yeah, listen. If for example, if you're in India, of course, this 150 a month is a normal salary for a restaurant waiter. But what you can do is, right now you're new, okay, and you say that you have been working 7 months. Make 1 year in your country. You speak English. I see that you're speaking English. You're writing in English. So make 1 year experience. Make sure that you put your effort to learn a lot right now. Go to the Waiters Academy, finish the waiter training course in 1 month, and then start looking for a job abroad. Because now you're making 150. Now at the end of the 9 months, they will give you $150 tip max. So that's nothing. You, by getting a job, let's say in Dubai, Bahrain, Abu Dhabi, or Saudi Arabia, you immediately start making $600 to $1,000 a month. That's a huge freaking difference, man. All right. And in 2 years, you sign a contract for 2 years, you do a great job, in the next contract could be a supervising contract, and then you start making a lot of money. But even if it's not like that, you get a better job and you start making even more money there, but you invest this money in your country, buying property, buying land, buying whatever. In just 3, 4, 5 years, you might not be needing to work anymore as a waiter, because you're going to start making some passive income from this investment, and that's it. So guys, listen, you got to be very smart of what you're doing. You have a lot of opportunities right now in this world. You can go to another country and work. When I was a young kid, to go to another country and work was not possible for Bulgarian. It was not possible. We are trying to jump the border and they shoot at us. They try to kill you because you're trying to escape Bulgaria. And it was a communist country. And even though it was like that, a lot of people jumped, a lot of people got shot, got killed. Some people were able to escape, but then you escape and the government start harassing your father, your mother, because you are escapee from Bulgaria. It was terrible, I'm telling you. And right now the situation is completely different. You can go and work in another country and make more money and invest in your country, and just in 5 years you become a rich man in your country. That's how it is. That's how it works. That's what I do. That's what I do. I'm telling you, I work as a waiter all my years, whatever, in the restaurant, and I just keep investing. I invest in real estate. I invest in land. I invest in stock. I invest in side hustle, running my own business, and I make more money from this thing than I make as a waiter, So this is what you should do as well. So one day, much sooner than me, because I started doing this long time after I was 30 years old. But if you start now, by the time you're 30, you will retire, man. You're not going to need to work no more. Mr. Sadiq Sayed, hello, sir. You only talk and teach about waiters' work. Can you please also share waiter jobs in 5-star hotel or genuine consultancy, but no fake jobs? My friend, I have a waiters network where I post jobs every single day, and those are not fake jobs, those are real jobs. And then, as I said, every evening now we're gonna do job alerts, and those are jobs that companies send me so I can send them waiters. Those are jobs that not even posted yet, okay? Or they've been just posted on their websites or something like that. So if you go to Waiters Network, you will see that every single day we post jobs. And what you got to do is you got to like one of those jobs and go to the company website and apply directly on the company website, because this is the fastest and the secure way to get a job. All right? Don't apply on the network website. Don't apply to any other job site. You see a job at any company posted on any job site, you do not apply on the job site, guys. You apply directly on the company website. Let's say Hilton in Dubai is looking for a waiter. So they send me this position and I post it on the Waiters Network. You go to the Waiters Network, you see the job. Do not apply through the Waiters Network. You directly click on the Hilton Dubai and go find the job on the Hilton Dubai website and apply directly on the website, because this is the fastest and the surest way that you're going to get a call for the interview. That's how you operate. All right. So I've been doing this for a year now and 2 years or something, but you're obviously not following me, and that's why you don't know, Mr. Sayed. Anthony, perfectly understandable English and a very pleasant accent to listen to. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, man. A lot of people are complaining about my English and so on. So I understand. I mean, I'm not American, I study in the United States, but I've been away from United States for many years now, more than 15 years now. And my English is not as good as it used to be, but I'm trying to keep it in shape, and I'm trying to speak as clearly as possible so everybody understands. Because here on the YouTube channel, we have people from 165 countries, 165 different countries, almost every country in the world. I think that the only country, and not just countries, but territories and islands and all those kinds of, I mean, it's amazing, man. 165 countries. Yeah, I'm trying to do my best. Of course, I have accent. Of course, my vocabulary is not wow, but I think I'm okay. I think I'm doing a good job. Thank you, Mr. Anthony. Appreciate that. Sadiq said, okay, sir, thank you very much for your kind words. You're very welcome, my friend. Listen, every evening, I mean, if I get a job from a company, I will do a job alert every evening on the YouTube channel, so you can check it out. As today was a job alert from Maldives. You know, they're opening a new island, a new resort in the Maldives. They are looking for a job. It's a 5-star resort. They are looking for any kind of job on the front and the back of the house, in the restaurants, and of course the hotel. So just check the live stream from yesterday, and you get it. All right, and just write me, and I will send you the link so you can go and apply for the job at the hotel directly to the Maldives. If you're looking for a job in the Maldives, of course, I don't know where you're looking for a job, but I do this all the time, and you can get a job. If you're looking for a job, you can get a job. Make sure you guys are prepared for those jobs, okay? Because a lot of people say, hey, I want to get a 5-star hotel job. I want to get a 5 dining job. All right, do you have the certificates? Do you have the knowledge? Do you have the experience? All right, have you prepared your CV perfectly? You have a modern, good-looking CV. Do you have your recommendations letter ready? All right, do you have your motivation letter prepared? Because all those things are very important to get a job. If you don't have those things, you're not going to get a good job. You know, and that's how it is, guys. All right, 47 minutes live stream. I think that's good. I'm gonna close the live stream because anyway nobody's saying anything else. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Listen, Mr. Sadiq Sayed, Anthony, Romario, Anofix Media. Listen, guys, I really appreciate Mr. Ahmed Hassan. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for talking to me. And guys, I hope, and I see, of course, that you are taking advantage of what I trying to teach you. But the most important thing to understand is that you right now are waiters or waitresses. All right, if you take the job seriously, I guarantee you, in 2 years, you will be living completely different life. No matter where you stand right now, no matter how much experience, knowledge, or whatever you have right now, in 2 years, if you take the job seriously, if you learn, if you practice, if you hustle, if you work hard, you will be living completely different life. And not many jobs give you this opportunity. Not many jobs. All right? Our job, as hard as it is amazing. As long as you take it seriously. And I'm going to close the live stream now. Thank you, guys. Take care of yourself. Please stay out of trouble. Stay safe. Pray for peace, because we need peace in this world. We don't need wars. We need peace and love. So everybody can succeed. Everybody can be successful. Thank you, guys. Take care of yourself. And I will see you tonight with a job alert. And I will see you tomorrow again, Central European Time, 11 o'clock. Ciao. Peace. Thank you, Ismail. Thank you, Anthony.